What's up, guys? My name is George, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Cursed Version. Okay, so we did our prep before the Elite Four. I trained everybody to the early 40s. I think that was a good point where it won't be a cakewalk, but it also won't be difficult. So, to show off, no, we're not trying surfing here. We have our Starmie Shuriken with the moves Surf, Ice Wind, Confuse Ray, and Recover. Really nothing has changed with them. Holding the Mystic Water. Adventure the Meganium with the Miracle Seed, Razor Leaf, Bison, Poison Powder, and I decided to let it learn Light Screen over Reflex. I think there's more special base moves in the game, so let's do that. You know, a little bit support system. Didn't get Clue. Still has the EXP share. Like I said in the last episode, I believe. We can't get the magnet because I never record on Sundays. With Thunder Punch knows Thunder now, which is a high risk attack, but not the best actually, but does pack a punch. Still with Digi Punch and Thunder Wave. Next we have Airwick. Nothing changed, but I gave it Mean Look. It will be used for something later on. Other than that, our moveset's kind of really bad. So with the Emlicoid, no poison type moves, but we're just gonna have to rock it out. Shiva, nothing new. Never mind Ice with Ice Punch, Vein Tech, Quick Attack, Fury Swipe, and finally Bosco with Slash, which is a new move I got rid of the Dig, TM, Strength, Fire Punch, and of course we know it has Earthquake. Okay, so who would be the best bet? You know what? We're gonna start off with Clue. I believe I know who the first person is. So without further ado, guys, let's take on the Elite Four of the Indigo League. If you're excited, let me hear you down in the comments. Okay, first victim. Welcome to Pokemon League, Chris. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful, and at least I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. So unlike the first generation games, this would have been Lorelei. She's been replaced by Will, the psychic type user. Starting off with a Xatu, level 40, and right away, let's see if we can hit a Thunder. Nope. I might be dead here already. Okay, I lived. I'm gonna try for one more time. Oh, we hit it! Will this kill? I'm not sure. Because Xatu has a decent special stat. Nope, never mind. You're dead. It was worth it. Imagine we got it off the first try. Clue wouldn't have taken that damage. Next up is a Jinx. We'll use Bosco, because Bosco has the super type move in Fire Punch. Level 41. Alright, let's see how much a Fire Punch will do. Lovely Kiss. Luckily, it missed. Is that the move that puts us to sleep, potentially? Not enough. Okay. Do Slash next. We're going to take this Psychic decent, I think. Oh, yeah. That's good enough. Oh, it's Stab. That might kill it. Yep. Awesome. What's up next? Executor. I'm going to try out Airwick and see how this goes. It most likely has Psychic. So what we're going to do is use Fly. I'm still really upset that we don't have Sludge Bomb. Yep. This will do a decent chunk. I don't think it'll kill, but... Oh. And here comes the Psychic. We may or may not live this. Oh, with 4 HP. We're faster, so we're going to use the Wing Attack. Perfect. No casualties yet. What's up next? Slowbro? Yeah. Uh-huh. So, Adventure. Okay, Slowbro might be a problem here. I mean, I know we have Meganium. We'll use Poison Powder. I could use Light Screen also for this fight. Amnesia. Ooh. Okay. So now our Rage Leaf's not going to do as much. So that's a little bit of worrisome. Yeah, that's doing like nothing. Here comes the Psychic. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a slog of a battle. I'm going to use a Light Screen here. Just to mitigate some of that psychic damage. And also rack up the poison, because then our next Rage Leaf might be able to knock it out. Yep. That will do the trick. Lovely. Down goes the Slowbro. And his final Pokemon, I think, is another... Xatu, I think? Yeah, that was Xatu. So let's use... Where's... There she is. We're going to use Shiva for this last Xatu. Both our stab moves are super effective against the Xatu. And we're faster. And we also aren't affected by the Psychic that he'll be using. Not as much as I thought it was. Ooh, okay, confused, right? My worst nemesis. Because you know me, I will always have myself in confusion. Let's watch to Ice Punch. Has a quick attack. Alright, you got this, you got this. We did more damage to ourselves than the Xatu did to us. Ironically. Perfect. Okay, cool. Down goes the first trainer. With no one dying. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, Chris, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. Alright. Next up is Koga. Let's heal up real quick before we fight him. Wahaha! I am Koga, the Elite Four. I live in shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prep to be the victim of my sinister technique. Wahaha! Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. Alright. Elite Four member number 2 is Koga. If you remember, he used to be a gym leader back in Kanto. He got the upgrade. He got the promotion. Yo, good for him. Obviously, he starts. I think his basically he's a poison type user, just like he was as a gym leader, but more like of a bug type user. Also, he's using double team. Could be. Yep, there it is. A little bit annoying to hit him. Using Giga Drain, though, we quad resist that, so this will be doing literally nothing. Total of 3. Let's try using Wing Attack now. It's not as strong as Fly, but I'd rather him not set up double teams. Okay, a crit will take that. That's awesome. Okay, next up is Venomoth. We can stay in here. You know, Venomoth, I don't know how many times I talk about this, but like Venomoth is like always one of those Pokemon I always want to try to use on my teams. Supersonic, luckily enough to dodge that. This will probably take out the Venomoth too. Yep, indeed it does. Eric level 44. Cluda 44 also. Fortress. Okay, perfect. We may have the perfect Pokemon for this. Fortress is a bug steel type. Luckily enough, we don't. we have a Pokemon with a fire-type move. They should do a good amount despite our special stat. Fortress is special stat defense. Horrible. And like that, knock him out. Wasn't able to toxic us. Wasn't able to explode on us. So like exactly what we wanted in this fight. Okay, Muck. Probably our best bet to stay in because we have Earthquake with Bosco. So let's fire that off. See how much this does. Oh, so close. And I have the Soft Sand equipped it too. I think I mentioned that. Defense went up. You're not healing, right? Nope. So the Slash will do it. I've moved nicely along in these fights. Down to his final Pokemon, and that is also a Crobat. So let's try using Clue for this. Once again, we're going to try to get off a Thunder. Crobat is really fast. I don't know if we're faster. We'll try our best. Okay, we resist the Wing Attack. And we hit! Wasn't able to knock it out. Oh, we got the paralysis. Lovely. We saved on some damage on us. So let's just use that Thunder Punch. Oh, full restore. Okay. First time we're seeing them use an item. Oh, God. Imagine using a full restore and then immediately getting paralysis the next turn. And we hit the Thunder again. Awesome. All right, down goes Koga. That's you. You have proven your worth. I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to end the episode off right here. We're going to tackle the last two members of the Elite Four in the next episode. So anyways, guys, and this is a short episode, but we're at the tail end of the first half of the game. Be sure to like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!